Democrats second guessing voter registration efforts as Trump base grows. This is hilarious. you know, younger people normally vote Democrat. You know, normally when you get older, you have more values and traditions. You become more conservative. That's why Democrats are always trying to register young folks. But now, because things are so terrible, Biden has destroyed the country so bad, he can't even hide it. Now, even the young kids are understanding that leftism isn't really working, and a lot of people that they're signing up are actually for Trump. And this is hilarious. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from Headline USA. Molly Burns reports that Democrats are apparently worried that their get out the vote campaigns might actually be helping Republicans, according to a confidential memo reported on by the Washington Post. This is hilarious. I can't stop laughing. Uh, Democrats and several adjacent nonprofit voter organizations have reportedly noticed that younger demographics are moving in a more conservative direction. An estimated 1 in 5 young unregistered voters currently lean Republican, leading the DNC to their allies, leaving the DEC and their allies to believe that blindly registering people could result in their loss of the 2024 presidential election. Quote, indeed, if we were to blindly register non voters and get them on the rolls, we would be distinctly aiding Trump's quest for a personal dictatorship. Wow, here they go with the dictatorship stuff again, said data scientist and progressive Aaron Strauss in a memo. Strauss argued that Democrat donors should be encouraged to give funding to groups that focus on registering voters in, quote, specific, heavy, heavily uh, pro Biden populations, such as Black Americans, in order to avoid accidentally registering Trump voters. Now, mind you, these nonprofits aren't supposed to be doing this. They're supposed to be registering all people. They're not supposed to be doing this. These people, they're slick though. But this caused a ruckus in the Democrat camp as minority voters typically register in lower numbers than white people. Maria Teresa Kumar, president and CEO of Voto Latino, argued that Strauss overestimated the increase in conservative voters. I don't think he is. Quote, if you'd ask me what keeps me up at night, it's not that young people of color are going to defect to the Republican camp, she said. My worst case scenario is that memos like this creates a disinvestment and that makes our job very hard. It does a disservice because it's trying to put communities against each other in ways that are not helpful. In other words, she's saying, don't let the cat out the bag. Don't be telling, don't be putting out this memo. Is basically what she's saying. Meanwhile, support for presumptive Republican candidate Donald Trump continues to grow. Several right wing movements to protect election integrity and draw votes away from incumbent candidate Joe Biden are fighting back. You got Scott Pressler with the persistence, worked in several key states such as Wisconsin, Arizona, North Carolina, Nevada, and Pennsylvania to encourage people to vote early to avoid election day shenanigans. You know, I've been talking about that myself. You got it's definitely, I can see some shenanigans going to be happening the closer we get to the election season, to election day, I should say. She said, just received a tip from a Wisconsin voter in Bayfield County. They ran out of paper ballots and voters could only vote electronically. Did any other Wisconsin counties run out of paper ballots? In 2022, Luzerne County, Pennsylvania ran out of paper ballots, and Harris County, Texas ran out of paper ballots. This is one reason why I've been pushing for early voting. This is a history of things happening. There is a history of things happening on election day. Republicans hope to beat Democrats at their own game by making use of now legal tools they put in place, such as early voting and ballot harvesting. And I've read, I can't remember which state it was, but some state changed some of their voting rules. Republicans changed it, and Democrats are in an uproar. But you got to remember, Democrats did the same thing during the 2020 election. They went and changed stuff, voting rules at the last minute. So now they're getting mad because Republicans are doing the same thing. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.